Okay, let's talk Alexander Isak. The saga continues. The saga is insane. Yes. Absolutely insane. He's releasing statements. They're releasing statements. Back and forth. It's like the diss tracks with Drake and Kendrick Lamar a few weeks ago.
Yep.
Straight away, the response comes out.
Yeah.
And so, listen, I wanted to look at it from perspective. Obviously, I'm with my brother Batiste.
Come on.
From what it's like from the perspective of the hunter and the hunted, right?
Okay, I see what you're doing here. Yeah.
This is someone, obviously, where Batiste, obviously Chelsea fan.
Yes.
You're more used to being in the Liverpool position.
Yes.
There's a player that you want, you're trying to get him out of the club. You've had players from my club, even. And then me, obviously being a West Ham fan, I'm used to being in the Newcastle position where we've got a class player we really want to keep. And, the predators are circling.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm interested to get your perspective of that because to me,
the way he's gone about it is very, very wild. Look, Newcastle gave him a platform at the end of the day from Real Sociedad. They put him in a pedestal where it's like, you're going to be the main man. You're going to deliver. We'll develop you. We'll nurture you. And he's become a pretty much almost undisputed world-class striker now. If he's not already for many. Obviously, Champions League, he'll want to go on that stage and show it again. Now, Liverpool want him. And Liverpool, I get it from their perspective because you don't want to have to pay. We're already getting into big money. We're talking 130 million, 125 add-ons, 120 add-ons, whatever. British transfer record, guaranteed. You do, as a club who are hunting, need the player to move a little bit dodge to try and keep that price down, to at least make things difficult for the selling club to say, right, you guys know that the player wants to leave. He's making it clear. We're bringing the money to the table. Where Liverpool messed up and what we haven't done before is buy the solution. Who buys the solution for the club you're hunting and then says, why won't you release the food? That's crazy. That's having your cake and eating.
But they did warn them. They did say, listen, if you don't sell us Isak, we're going to sign the striker you want.
That's fine. And they did. Yeah. But now, Newcastle are well within their rights to say, we don't have an Isak replacement. We're not going into the season with no striker. I just saw, actually, on Ornstein, he just tweeted, Wissa's bid from Newcastle has been rejected. 30 million, I think, 35. That's been rejected.
And he's doing the same thing.
He's doing the same thing. But we all know that really Wissa isn't the Isak replacement anyway. He's more the Callum Wilson replacement. So that doesn't even really link. Ekitike, Benjamin Sesko, those were the two strikers Newcastle wanted to replace Isak. Liverpool bought one of those players. So you can only get so annoyed that Newcastle are not budging. Yeah. You can't really be annoyed because you've taken their replacement.
To be fair, though, would Ekitike have even gone to Newcastle? Because there's rumours that he didn't want to go. They've had a hard time getting strikers. Obviously,
where would he have gone? Unless he was prepared to stay at Frankfurt, which he wasn't going back to PSG. Yeah, there's no Italian club that's really paying those type of fees too often. Napoli sometimes do throw out a lot of money on a player like Lukaku or whatnot, but Spain have sorted on their strikers, their situation. Barcelona can't register players, and Madrid are done and dusted in that department. Gonzalo Garcia broke out in the Club World Cup. So it's just Premier League.
Yeah, there's no serious other alternative.
You're starting at Newcastle. If you're Ekitike, you're starting at Newcastle week in, week out. Great platform. Players get developed. Champions League football. And then you can kick on from there. Same way as Isak's trying to do.
He's obviously, Isak's released a statement and he's talking about like promises were made and things like that. And this is what apparently Wissa's saying. Yeah. Promises were made. And I get it. The big issue is you're going on someone's word in business.
Yeah.
That's a bad way to go.
Gentleman's agreement. Yeah. Harry Kane, Tottenham, Daniel Levy, same thing. Doesn't work. You need a release clause. And if you don't have a release clause, you don't have any power.
Yeah. His agent, right, who's pushing all this, he needs to look at himself because when he signed, because didn't he sign a new deal after the initial deal, right? I'm
not sure.
Well, either way, when that agreement's coming, saying, listen, we're going to sign this deal for this release clause, up the money. This is guaranteed. Obviously, if they pay it, you get the money up front.
Yeah.
We'll put in these, and then you could have done it. But he signed this deal when he first joined. It was like a 6-year deal. Is he when he first joined? Or he signed the contract update, but it was a long-term deal. And you can't be mad if the club want you to honor that deal.
Yeah.
So it's such a sticky situation because I get it from his perspective. This is a chance to go win titles.
Yeah, of course. And the thing is with him is he's thinking, if I don't move, might not get this opportunity again. I remember when Jamie Vardy could have gone to Arsenal, didn't move because he wanted to stay at Leicester. Who's law. He's got a Premier League title to be fair, and an FA Cup. So
he wouldn't have got that at Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly.
He wouldn't. Exactly. Be real.
So he's good, but he'll never get that chance again to go to, So sometimes you do need to make that move and you do need to kind of force it. But I do feel like he's taken it too far. Yeah. The statement last night was crazy. And then Newcastle responded with their own statement. And it's like Newcastle are not run by an ownership that don't have enough money or Newcastle have money. That's not their problem. Yeah. Their problem is they don't make enough revenue to spend the money they have because of obviously, PSR. But Newcastle, if they want to, they can just say, it's a World Cup year. Yeah. When that window shuts, whether you're happy, sad, content, you are going to play football in September. Yeah. You're not going to, as Isak say, there's no return, promises were broken. Don't take promises from anyone in football. There's no loyalty. Yeah. Clubs will treat you as they see fit. Fans will treat you as they see fit. Players will treat everyone else around them as they see fit. Yeah. Everybody's in it for themselves. Yeah. You need to have it in writing, inked. If not, he's going to be playing in September because the World Cup's coming up. He needs to keep his value up. He needs to keep playing well. Otherwise, Barcelona, if they want a Lewandowski replacement, Liverpool, if they come back in, they're not coming back in for someone who's been in the reserves for a year. Yeah, that's true. I looked at that statement from the Newcastle owners and I was so jealous. Because because they put it down, and when they said it was something along the lines of, at the end of the day, we're here to do what's best for the club and the fans. Yeah. That's our priority. Yeah. And I'm like, David Sullivan could never. Like, we let Dimitri Payet go for like 20-something million because he was protesting, because he wanted to go back to France because allegedly his wife gave him an ultimatum after he was doing the dirty, allegedly. And instead of being, a serious businessman and having some balls and saying, no, we've just given you a new contract. We've built this team around you. You are staying unless we get serious money. Yeah. We just went, oh no, he's protesting. He wants to go 20 million. This was like a 70 million side. He was a baller. Ballon d'Or nominee. He was a baller. Remember that free kick? Yes, I remember all the free kicks. Oh. But this was a guy, when have we ever had a player nominated for the Ballon d'Or? Do you know who reminds me in today's game who's playing at Man City now, Cherky? Similar. Yeah. I think Payet's free kicks, man, and his shooting. Boy. Yeah, I'd say Cherky. Similar type of player. He was unbelievable. And we let him go for like 20 odd million pounds, right? And we just rolled over. And we've seen it time and time again. Like, Kudus, we sold him to Spurs for like 55 mil. Yeah. When his release scores was 85. Like, was you in financial problems? Well, we're in PSR, all this stuff, but so are Newcastle. Like, so we're in a similar situation of like, we need to bring something in to sign. So it's not like we're going to get points deductions if we don't sell. Right. But we want to strengthen the team. You don't have any flexibility, freedom in the market right now. Yeah, like, that's what we're hearing. I don't know how. The worst team to sell is Spurs. Spurs. You could have sold to anyone. The thing is, you guys, we was waiting for you. We were offering Dewsbury Hall back to you, and you were like, nah, you want money up front, and then we just didn't really get serious. I feel like if we waited till you sold Madueke. The thing is, we don't need any more right-sided, left-footed players. We have Esteval, we have Neto, we have Palmer, we have Quenda at Sporting, who's coming in 2026. We have Kendry Pires at Strasbourg, who's coming in 2026. We need right-footed, left-sided players. Yeah, that's fair. That's why I always was skeptical. I never made a Kudus video once on my channel because I was always skeptical of this. Don't really make sense. And one thing I don't want is Kudus on the left. I've seen Kudus on the left for West Ham. He is nowhere near the same player. If anyone wanted Kudus on the left, you are wasting your time. You're literally just capping the player. Arsenal fans were like, "Oh, it's the Martinelli upgrade." No, this is it. But so that's what I have to say. I rate how Newcastle are putting their foot down because I would like that. But I just don't see a way back because you force him to stay, and then all the time now the season gets on. Like, how does he go back from this to the point where he's just mugged off the whole team, the whole fans? It's the wrong club to do that. Yeah, Newcastle are very much like a football city, camaraderie. Everyone's in it for like everybody in Newcastle supports Newcastle. It's in the pubs, it's in the bars, it's in the streets. Like that is a football utopia. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's a very passionate fan base. They're behind you. I saw some of the mosaic or some of the things that they've done for him, like when he's walking out to games. Like there's just Isak written in St James's Park and all. Like mad shit. Like they've proper backed him.
Yeah.
For him to do that, it's very difficult for him to walk into that stadium.
Yeah.
And Eddie Howe always builds a team based on very much togetherness and everyone's pulling in the same direction. There's no egos. There's no, everybody works hard for the team. Yeah. There's no free man. There's no free role. And he carries those principles. So I would be, that's the big problem Newcastle have is how do you align your principles and your manager's principles and your club's principles and your supporters' principles? Because the supporters hate him now.
Yeah.
How do you align that with your stance, which is the right stance, which is we need this amount of money, we need this player to come in first, and we need to do what's best for Newcastle and have a striker. Those two stances, as much as they're both correct, they don't mesh.
No.
Because if you're thinking about it from a Newcastle player, group, squad, manager, fan perspective, Isak has to leave. He has to leave.
Yeah. This is, exactly. There's no way back. Because people can say, if he comes back in and he scores goals again, everyone will forgive him. That's a big if.
That's boy, I don't know.
This is what I'm saying.
He said a lot, man. He's done a lot.
And from the teammates, how must the teammates feel?
Yeah,
and they're just going to be like, come back in and we're going to trust you and we're going to play with you and pass you the ball and do all this. Yeah. It's a big thing to say, he'll come back in, he'll just bang goals. Everyone's going to be like, it's like, no. Because imagine he does come back and he starts playing and he doesn't score goals for a few games.
He's going to get pelters.
He's going to get it.
And how's he going to even play in front of them?
Yeah.
After everything he's done, after everything he said, how is he going to step onto that pitch? If he manages to step on that pitch and we see the same Isak as last season, then he has got some serious decompartmentalizing going on there. Like he's able to take away his emotions and play professionally.
And this is it. And they're going to know all the while that he's there. He wants to go and he's planning to go in the next window.
He's going to do it.
He's going to do it. Yeah, and the window after. And it's just going to be an endless saga.
But Newcastle are smart with their statement because they have to leave the door open for a reintegration because they can't make it look like he has to leave and he will leave because then Liverpool have got the upper hand on the bidding.
And
they drop the price. So everybody's playing it very well. Everybody's playing the game. I don't think Isak's playing it very well because his move is not guaranteed. And if he doesn't move, I would not want to be in that city after what he said.
Yeah, and 100%. And to me, 150, I always say you can put whatever price tag you want on your player if you don't want to sell him. That's I don't want to sell. Fuck off money. Right? That's what it is. We'll put that on.
Yeah.
If you're in a situation where you kind of sell 150, that's superstar money. Isak isn't a superstar.
No, he's not Mbappe.
He's not Mbappe. He's not Neymar. He's not
Yamal.
Yeah, all of these global superstars. He's a very, very, really good striker. Top striker.
Yeah.
But he's not that guy.
He's not even Suarez when he was in the league.
Yeah, exactly. He's just not a superstar player that's going to...
It's not a Rooney. He's not a Suarez. He's not Henry.
Yeah.
That's the level of ilk of player that I would
global superstar.
Global, yeah. That's 150 M's.
You're known the world over. Everyone's talking about you. Kids in Afghanistan have got your name on the back of their shirt.
Isak!
It's just... So it's not that. So there has to be a
I think 120... plus add-ons is fair, or 130 with no add-ons. I think that kind of price is because you have to look at the going rate. And you see what Højlund costs. My goodness.
Yeah, this is it. They're never gonna replace Isak, right? For the quality. But
Ekitike would have been a great replacement.
He would have been, but you're not gonna get that now. So say you get Wissa, and then maybe you go slap that money for Watkins, right?
Yeah.
But then you have money left over. You strengthen the rest of the team, so that one position's weaker, but the team as a whole is stronger.
Yeah.
That's, I think, the best thing.
Maybe they should go for Paqueta.
They oh my God, they're so desperate for Paqueta. But okay, you want to...
Joelinton, Paqueta, Bruno Guimaraes. It makes sense. The Brazilian contingent.
120 million plus add-ons, please.
Hey. You're not getting that all over. You're not getting all that money sent over like that.
Did you ever see the Dave Chappelle skit when he goes in and he gets his hair cut and they're like, see the guy's like $2,000 and he's like, and he's looking, he's like, it's just $20. He's like, that's the old price. Once they realize he's a millionaire now, that's what it's like. That's the old price.
That's yesterday's price, not today's.
Yesterday's price. Oh, you got 120 million plus add-ons for Isak?
Minimum 80 for Paqueta.
Come on, it's Newcastle. We didn't get the Tottenham tax. We gave him a Tottenham discount. We have to give him a Newcastle.
So now you
tax.
have to make up for the money you lost on that one. That's what Liverpool. That's what Brighton did with McAllister.
Yeah.
They lost McAllister to Liverpool for a cheap price.
Yeah.
Cheap price because there was a release clause or something in there. He went for like 35 M's when he should have went for like 50 minimum, maybe even more.
Yeah.
And then we got overcharged, obviously, for Caicedo.
That's it. They're overpaid. Whoever they're getting in, they have to be prepared to be overpaying for people.
Yeah.
So yeah, like it's going to be interesting to see when this saga ends. Newcastle fans and Liverpool fans probably just want it to be over one way or the other.
Yeah. All the content creators that have been spamming Isak videos for the last 2 weeks also want it to be over as well.
I don't know. Listen,
Isak medical, Isak bid, Isak staying, Isak going.
Yeah, exactly. People have, I think, paid for their holidays on.
Bro, absolutely, bro. I got a big banger off of that, but I said, you know what? I'm not gonna be shameless. Like, I've done mine now. When it's done, I'll speak again. But apart from that, I'm not.
Every day, little updates. Yeah,
every day, Isak. Every day.
Yeah. So
hey ho,
the hustle is the hustle.
Yeah, the views are banging, so I hear it. The views are viewing.
yeah. Listen, I might have to jump on it. This is video number 1 of 30.
I'm have to get back involved.
Video 1 of 30 in a 30-part series.
Bro, people are going to Barbados from Isak. Isak transfers. Isak transfers paying for people's weddings. I'm telling you, bro.
That's it, boy. Well, listen, let's keep it up. Enjoy. So, listen, thanks for coming on, man.
Pleasure,
it was good to come and talk about some other football.
Definitely.
And, you know what I mean? Listen, this is second appearance on the channel. So,
damn straight, people. Yeah. Come on.
Obviously, you're already on Matisse's channel, Big Six, all of that stuff. But you know where to go. So, listen, man, thanks. And we'll see you next time.
In a bit, people.